I had this in here for like probably 4 months.
That's hard.
Yeah.
It looks like a cannon, like a round.
Yeah. It looks like a big
like a tank round.
lump of gunpowder.
Yeah, that's cool.
Load the cannon.
I did get more concrete. How are you? Hi, baby girl. You been playing on the beach?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice. Well, yeah, this wall's dry. Cool. Buddy, hi. Come up here. Come on. How's the wall, buddy? Is it good, buddy? What are you walking around barefoot for? You're in a construction site.
I don't have any shoes.
Well, your shoes are over there in the sand. Hey, give me my string back. He keeps getting my string. That's probably the best dog toy right there. Everything's dry. All the concrete's dry.
So I can step on that.
Yeah.
Why
Babe,
does it have so
watch
many
that
rocks?
rebar, please.
Wait, I thought you were gonna like put another layer of concrete on and then stick more bricks. I have no idea.
So I'm gonna fill all this in with dirt, right? All this is gonna be full of dirt to here, and then it's gonna come up. We're gonna have bricks up here. It's like a back all the way across. And this whole thing will be that long bench.
Oh.
What do you think, baby? Think it looks good?
Yeah.
It's like a balance beam, huh?
I don't think Sam can balance on it.
Sure you can. Watch that rebar, please. It's scary. What are you doing?
Look at him.
He's so slow. Why are you so slow right now?
Why are there rocks and concrete?
It's aggregate. It has to have rocks. It's sand, concrete, or sand, rocks, and cement. Cement really means glue. Do you know that? I got 56 bags of 60 pounders here, and I got a pallet, half a pallet of cinder blocks. So I'm gonna start working on that little wall right there.
I want to check on our little insect science thing.
Oh, that's a good idea. The green thing's cool.
Yeah, he has a horn.
This thing's
Who's in-
gross. Ugh, those are gross. I'm out
So
of here.
that's the black thing is a moth. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 moths, and that thing is a monarch.
See this right here?
Yeah. How did the concrete guys get it so smooth?
I don't know. They're good at what they do. Now, because of what I've done, the little bit that I've done before, I know that if you make it perfectly level, it'll eventually kind of sink. So I'm going to go up a little bit because I know that it's going to sink down a little bit. Like water evaporates out of it and it kind of settles into all the spaces below. I'll come back and check on this in a little bit, but let's just, as an experiment, see what this looks like in like 30 minutes. Okay, that was all but 22 bags out of that 56 bag pallet. Let me show you the wall. I can hardly lift my legs. I can hardly talk. I can hardly lift my arms. That's what's left, 22 bags. I have not taken a break in several hours and I ran out of water. Anyways, I don't know if I showed you all these rebars. I drove them into the ground and I tied them all in. I actually have this little runner going across the full thing. They're tied into the uprights. Again, I'm using my Rytash straps. Man, I love these things. Not just for automotive applications, but I got a yard of sand underneath this tarp. I don't know, I probably don't need a tarp, right? But I like to put a tarp down so sand doesn't go through the cracks, but also keeps it from flying away. But get yourself some Rytash straps. You can find them on Amazon. And it's a really good deal, or you could purchase straight from Rytash at www.rytash.com. Doing great.
You got the hard end.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, I could switch if you want, but I figured Lily was smaller.
Wait, Sam.
Push it, Lily. Push it. You'll get it on. Don't pull too far. There you go. Well done, y'all. You got the easy part this time, Lily.
Look at all that.
Oh, the sand. Yeah, I guess you do have a hard part. Look how pretty it looks. See our low spots? See the footprints? Hold on, guys. Let me fix it. That's the end cap, I think. Yeah, okay. So let's just kind of pull it up and there we go. All right, guys. Look what y'all did.
Whoa.
Well done. Okay, I could feel it compacting like a quarter of an inch.
Is it working?
Yep. All right, let's see how it works, y'all. So far, so good. Very cool, y'all. Excellent. That worked really good. Good idea, Sam. Great idea. Great invention.
Do we have to go back now?
Oh yeah, look at the holes. So we got to fill in these spots. We got to flip it over, and we got to go back the other way. Okay? Good job. You want to hold it?
Yeah. Whoa.
Little garden snake.
Legit garden snake.
Yeah, he was right there by the garden. Isn't that cool?
He's wrapping around me. So we found a snake.
Hey.
What?
It's
Oh
a garden snake.
gosh. Oh my gosh. At least it's a friendly little guy.
Yeah, kinda.
He's so cute.
Isn't that cool? Let him enjoy your garden. He's eating the pest in your garden.
Oh,
You know?
he's so long.
Wow. Can I hold him?
He's
Yeah.
gonna eat
No,
him.
he's gonna
I'm just letting him look at it. Don't be scared of these. These are okay.
Show Grandma. How do you hold it?
He just keeps squirming out.
Gosh,
I gotta keep spinning.
I have not held one of these since I was a kid.
Can I hold him?
Yeah. Ours were green in Pennsylvania. They were like, you want to go show Grandma? Well, I like the friendly snakes. I don't like the vicious.
I haven't held
Oh
him.
yeah, for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Sam needs to hold it.
Sam held a snake before.
Get it.
Let him just get on you.
Ooh, it's slimy.
Feels like a
Grab it, Sam.
feels like spaghetti
does it
that's like
hold?
almost cooked.
Come on, come on.
Get a little tight. Just tighten up a little bit on him.
They're hungry.
What's with its tail?
I don't know. I think he's pregnant or pooping or something. You can't squeeze him that hard.
It's pregnant.
This guy eats tiny little bugs. He's little.
Go, Luke, go.
He's so long.
Sam's just, his inventions keep getting better and better. Added weight to it. Oh, yanked a little too hard there, Lily.
And then grab that one. Hand it to me and I can... I'm just gonna force some of these.
All right, we got the entire area that is wide enough, 10 foot 4 inches wide, maybe a little bit more than 10 foot 4, and it's more than 20 foot deep. So it's about 22 foot deep, and I cover it with the biggest tarp I got, really just for like oak leaves for when they land on here. I don't want to have to walk around picking up oak leaves. So when we're ready to put the pool on here, which is probably gonna be tomorrow, we're gonna have a perfectly clean, flat surface. If we can just keep Sherman off of it. He keeps running across there, leaving his little footprints. So that was 2 cubic yards of sand. Not too bad, actually. About 68 bucks a pop. And here's the pool we got. 18 by 9, 48 inch deep, best way. It says estimated assembly time is 30 minutes. Yeah, we'll see. Comes with a ladder, a pump, and a cover, which is very important. I got a lot of concrete work to do, a lot of wall to continue. You know, I left it stepped like that with some rebar coming out because I'm going to continue building. I'll probably turn it that way next to the stairs. Yeah, so backfield over there a lot. Starting to hear echoes in this area because there's so much flat walls. This thing's working out really good until the key fell out. So that's why I only got one bolt on here to add a key. But it's really nice. Hard to keep clean. You get really filthy dirty working those. Anyways, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Lily, are you excited about the pool?
Yeah!
And voila, the pool is up. This actually took probably 8 hours of filling non-stop, maybe even longer. And we got it just above the outlet of the pump. One of my complaints is, so first of all, well, before I say complaints, the pool is awesome. We've already been in it. It's super cold. It's huge. Hannah was a little bit overwhelmed with how big it was. I don't think she was expecting this. It's 9 foot by 16, but your measurements are from here where it's swollen out. So that's 9 foot from there to over there, 16 from like here to the other end. The top is actually skinnier, and this is one of the weird things. It like bends inward, and even in the photos it does that. The outer walls don't really do it, but the side walls, they bend inward. You can really see it here with the brick wall as a reference. So I mean, almost 10 inches from where it should be. Now here was something that maybe if you were doing this pool you would do differently. Set these pavers lower. Perhaps if those pavers, if those, so they want you to put these legs on pavers. They can't be in the sand because they'll eventually like sink in. So if your pavers were at the sand level, would that help? Would that bring that wall out? I don't know, because the photos show it looking like this. Second thing, this pool cover, I feel like they just threw a pool cover in the box so they could check off the box that they had a pool cover. $750 I feel like should include a better quality pool cover than this. You literally have to untie 24 strings every time you want to take this off. It's not elastic. It just kind of sits here around it. When we came out in the morning, these were all like this. And of course, like most pool covers do, there's holes there, and there's a whole bunch in the middle, which I can't stand that, because anytime it rains and if you have a tree above your pool, you get dirty water sitting in here and it filters into your pool water. Makes no sense to me. This is the pool ladder that came with the kit, and it's actually pretty decent. Not bad. Little update on the wall. We started backfilling and spraying water to try to pack it a little bit. Once we get a bunch up against the walls, I'll pour some concrete on the rebar closest to where the firm dirt was, and then backfill even more. And we're going to continue this wall. I'm not sure how exactly we'll do it, if we're going to do a 90 or a curve, but I already told you all about that. A lot of work to get all this dirt to come down here. And there's Lily.
I'm gonna make a hole in my belt.
This is like a little hole punch for leather or whatever. Set it right there, pretty much where it needs to be. And do you want to give it a whack with that hammer without smashing my fingers? Turn it over, use the flat end. Now you get it. Get your butt up so where it's level there. Go for it. Through?
Yeah.
Yep.
Not all the way though. Oh, there we go.
Cool, right?
Thank you.
You think let's try it. Let's stick it through here. Oh, look at that.
It works.
It works perfect. Good job.
It works even better than the other ones.
You gonna eat that?
What?
You gonna eat this?
No, I already ate peanut butter.
How's it?
It fits.
Good job. Oh, a hug. Oh, thanks, sweetheart. You're the best. You're my favorite daughter. I love you. One more thing. I meant to get a trailer load of sand so we could start paving this area and have at least a paver patio, humongous patio here. But the sand place was closed, so instead we got a bunch of pavers. Anyway, so I unloaded 2,500 pounds of material there, and we moved a ton of dirt, literally probably a couple tons of dirt. And my back is about toast now. I had to kind of quit where I was. We got this backfilled a lot. Probably want to go to somewhere around the end, near here somewhere. I'll pour a thin slab with some random pieces of metal in it, and tie that into the footer for the next 2 cinder block wall. And then we could put pavers here. I actually need to do that concrete work before I do the pavers here, because I hate to get concrete on my freshly done paver patio. Here's the pool about a week later. Now this cover actually does do pretty good at making the water warm. And the way the weather's been lately, we kind of want it warm. Problem is, it keeps raining. So I spread out some sand. Hopefully it'll dry out. And we did this yesterday. I poured the base. It was 15.5 inches, pretty much. I got some rebar hammered way down in. I've got some thin metal rod going across, tying all these rebars together. And this is ready for that back wall to continue. Once I get all those on, I'll fill them with concrete. I didn't make as big of a mess today. I'm getting better at that thing. There's a trick to that. Let me tell you real quick. When you are ready to pour a bag in, you have it at this setting right here. You put water in it, pretty much wash it out. You have water like to here. Start pouring a bag, you turn it on, you pour the rest of the bag in. It's gonna grab it, but you pour the rest of the bag in and it gets to mixing. And then you lower this down right before it starts pouring out, and that's what really sloshes it around and mixes it. If you don't lower it down, you struggle, and you sit there like I was originally, scraping as it's running real dangerously. You don't want to do that. So just lower it down, it'll mix better. If you don't lower it, all the material goes underneath the mixing arms. If you lower it, it gets mixed. I drilled a hole here. I'm gonna put my first brick, mark it, drill a hole through it, and I'm gonna have a rod going through. Probably don't need it, but I'm gonna do that anyways. It's coming together slowly, but as you can see, rain everywhere, non-stop. It just won't stop raining, which is not a problem. It's not a bad thing. We need it here in Texas. Sherman, what do you think? You wanna go to the front yard? Oh, and Lily woke up. What, buddy? What? What are you doing? You gonna get filthy? You gonna get filthy? You like the sand? You've been pooping in the sand since I poured it. Where are you going? You're getting filthy. Oh, you're growling? Are you growling?
I didn't even know that was there. I thought that was concrete.
Isn't that funny? Just pull it up. It'll pop up. Good job. There it is. There's one. Oh, there he goes. God. Sherman, did you have to do it right there? I guess I'm glad you pooped. Next thing we're gonna do, I love how when the people poured this concrete here, they're like, yeah, no water's gonna hold, it's gonna slope that way. Yeah, it holds water. I don't think they know what slope is. Anyways, what do you think, Lily? How's it look? Pretty, right? That was fun, pouring that one. Oh, it's perfect. What's up, buddy? Seven and 3/4. Right around there. There you go. We got a perfectly straight line now. I don't have to sit there and try to make a wall straight. Should have done that on that wall. But it's pretty good. It's close enough. Anyways, let's start stacking bricks. And now the sun's coming out, so that's great. Yeah, since it's been raining all morning, all night, and the sun came out, it's extremely humid. I ran out of concrete, but let me show you how far I got. Here is the wall. I went ahead and topped off these because I think I'm gonna make this step inward also, make like a flat spot. Pretty much one bag of concrete fills up 2 of these channels. You know, put some concrete where there was rebar. Like that, you know. Just kind of put concrete in random ones. I'll get some more concrete at some point and finish this up. Would not be able to do this without that thing. Hand mixing takes forever and it's back breaking. I once bought a, looks like a giant egg beater for a drill to mix it in buckets, and I burned up my drill. So that's a really good purchase. Well, all I lack is finishing. I like watching mud daubers make nests out of concrete. He's going down there. You see a mud dauber nest? He might be getting mud, but I've seen them where they get my mud from concrete and they build concrete nests. So like, talk about a serious home. Anyways, it's crazy hot. I'm gonna take a break and take a shower, call it a day probably, and work on a regular main channel content back there this evening. I haven't recorded any of this process. Those pavers are hard on your hands, hard on your skin. Probably should use gloves, but it'd be even harder to grip. Try not to get sand between them. Good job. We got 168 of them, additional to those. Yeah, that's a good process there, son. Well done. We gotta throw some sand on it to make it all a little more stable. Yes, well done. Doesn't look like a lot, but that was a lot of work. That's what, 9 by 8. In the sand? You're not gonna hurt it. Now pull your hands up. You did it. Hey, you're fast. Good job. Okay, that's 9 by 10. That's 90 square foot. Right, son? That's 10 that way, and that's 9 that way. So we got 90 square foot of a patio. It looks really good on camera. In person, you could see like some of the bricks aren't level or some are higher than others, but whatever. Yeah, I know. We'll fill that gap later. I didn't do a great job with something. I don't know. When I put this form down for the base, I guess it curved a little bit. Hey guys, it's been a while since I gave you any updates on the backyard. It's kind of hard to get a lot of work done and focus on recording, and you know, I just sometimes like to work. So this is where we're at. Got the entire first step done, all the way to where the stairs are going to be. I got an amazing amount of pavers down. Now, I didn't do a great job of packing the sand, so some of them are uneven. You know, if they're real bad, I pull up an individual one. I'm not sure if I can maybe use like a plunger and suction it, maybe with some water, and pull up a brick like that, or how to get them out, you know, without messing up the whole thing. Anyways, so this is what it looks like. We're actually starting to use it a little bit already. It's a huge area. What is it? 5, 10, 15, about 17 or so. It's almost square. 17 by 17, something like that. As you can see, we're going to use these big pavers here. So there's going to be that overlap. It's comfortable to sit on. It wasn't before, but with these, you have a little bit more leg space. It's not comfortable to lean up against concrete, but when you're having like a barbecue party or whatever, nobody's going to be leaning back. And if you're going to lean back, you sit in a chair, right? So the hardest part's been backfilling. It takes a long time. I've been shoveling dirt off that down onto the retaining wall, and that takes an eternity. Still got to put some concrete on those rebars, but I mean, at this point, it doesn't hardly need it. I just poured this footer. What was hard to do is to coordinate the height of this, the base of that, so that it coordinates or coincides with the base of that, so that the bricks, you know, kind of meet up. It was hard to do. I pretty much just poured this yesterday and put this first layer of bricks down yesterday, and now I'm doing like a 5 3/4 inch spacer of concrete to meet up with this footer. So, you know, you're going to see a concrete line between these, between those cinder blocks and the wall that, you know, that'll be coming to a point right here and going that way. You'll see this concrete little inner space here, but that's okay. It's like a little interstitial. That's all right. Whatever. you know, we'll just deal with that. Maybe it'll look good. I tried to do a real good job of like vibrating and making sure that there's no, making sure it doesn't do this at the bottom, like along the bottom. I shook it and it hammered on here, and I ran a trowel down a whole bunch and shook all this around, and hopefully it looks good. If not, I'll come back with grout or something. I don't know. Anyways, trying to stick rebar in here and there. You know, I'll bend that straight. Don't have to worry about that. I'll probably pull this stuff out. These are my forms, just makeshift forms. But it's coming together. This was hard. This wall actually, I have it curving a little to the right because the stairs go to the right. And also, I don't want to dig solid rock by going straight. So, end up with these. Whatever. I could, whenever, if I have to fill that, I'll fill this too, right? So, got a little curve. We have a little shelf here. But I'm going to pour a step that's actually going to be, these I didn't realize, they're not 8 by 16. They're 7.5 by 15.5. So, I'm going to make my step go here. It's going to be a 1 foot step. Going to come up. Another 1 foot step. So, concrete will be right there anyways. This will come up, another 1 foot step, and there's 8 steps to get just to there. You know, I don't want to stop. I'm going to continue doing concrete probably, but I can do just 8 steps, and suddenly we could use our stairs again. Probably gonna have to bust up this that I had a video on this channel, and maybe do a Y. Have a drain there, Y to another drain over here or something. Tried to get this thing sloping this way, but it may not be. We've had some rain, and it doesn't really pull water. I'm wondering if it just goes down and absorbs in the sand. I'm not sure, because I've had some water kind of leaching out right here. You know, we got our concrete from Lowe's. A pallet of, 56 bags of 60 pounders is like $220, but that is with the wife's discount for being a veteran. And what else? There's another discount. Oh yeah, you get a cheaper price when you get 56 or more bags. We're excited. The kids have been using the pool like crazy. It's very comfortable. Need to figure out something for the cover because that's kind of a pain to deal with, but we had to change out the pump. I was using the original pump for my old pool because it's bigger, but it wasn't really working right, so we used the new pump. Okay, so here's a big update. After a long time, I've added a wall here, and this is my first step. And if you look closely, I actually used an edging tool, and it came out really nice. And then I used a broom. I did a broom finish, so for a step to have grip. And I'm proud of myself here. I've actually got some slope coming down too, so water doesn't pool in the back of the step. I'll do another step that's about 16 inches deep. Might do another one, I'm not sure yet. Just like this, I might do paver top and make this whole thing a bench, but I probably have to come up one more step, I think anyways. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how exactly I'm gonna do this, but I had to get this done so that we can finish our paver area. I'm gonna need to bring in some fill dirt there, sand, and then I had the perfect measurement to have like a 1/4 inch to spare between here and here. And it should be parallel, so it goes all the way to here. And then another update, I'm going to use this little drain assembly right here to tie into that drain. So that should help get all the water out of this area. What's that?
I made it.
You made that up?
Yeah, you didn't just take that off the ground, did you?
Man. All right, we got another pallet. That's pallet number 3 of the 1 by 1 foot pavers. 168 times 3. And here is the backyard. It's a little bit of a mess, but check out the steps. I don't know if I already showed you the bottom step. I need to work on that. It didn't really vibrate down in there like I thought it would. I tried a lot harder on the upper one, so let's pull this board off and see how it turned out. We got Bunch of initials scratched in there. The broom finish looks pretty coarse, but good too. So, moment of truth. Oh yeah, it's actually really good. Sweet. Yes, very good. Didn't do great down here. That's the only spot that needs some work. But overall, much better than that one. Cool. Look at these steps.
Hey, who are walking?
Now this side doesn't really matter. I kind of just practice doing edging because there's probably going to be a third step. Very good. Yes. Awesome. Oh, that's nice. Big wide steps. Figured I'd do a quick update. So the other day I poured this concrete and I put my drain down there. I'm not sure if I showed you any of that. Ties into the old pipe that used to be a little drain there. I made a video of that a while back. Busted it all out, redid it, put this, what is about a 4-foot drain. It's a little bit lower. This whole patio isn't perfectly level. It doesn't really slope the right way, but we had a giant downpour last night, and normally we'd have a mud path right here. Now I know I've got a lot of walls here, so that prevents it, but all the water went here. We never had any flooding issue. A little bit of standing water right there, a little bit of standing water there where water came down off the stairs, probably washed out some sand. Poured this here. It's kind of like a curb, kind of like it's got a little bit of a dip to it. Mostly it just comes up here though to keep water from hitting the house. I'll keep going. I need to get some more concrete and probably have to bust out some more dirt right here. And here's the steps just about a week later. I got to start backfilling here, you know, typical, the usual. It's got a really nice chill area. This is almost the footprint of our shop. And then we're going to have a nice little, like a flat spot right there with, probably going to put like a bistro table and some railing, make it like a little upper patio. It's been a lot of work. It's been, you know, probably now more than 15,000 pounds of material moved around. Probably about $6,000 worth of material purchased. It's been a lot. And you know, the retaining walls were supposed to be built back here behind my shop to keep runoff, but we've had so much grass and stuff, shrubs growing, weeds and stuff growing up here on this hillside that we don't really get any erosion. Plus having the dirt piled up really high up there, water's forced to go around, so we don't have much runoff. Sherman, what do you think of the patio? Hey. Sherman. His hair's coming out. He's been scratching like crazy. Anyways, this thing has been great. Money well spent. Happy with that. Sure seemed like this is a low spot right here. A little pathway right here. I was trying to get all the water to, you know, to go that way, but apparently it's a little low here. There's not much I can do about that. Can't raise up this slab. We know that corner's low over there, so I might have to raise up that entire half over there up a little bit to get it to flow better this way. Because I guess just like the old man did on the concrete here, I guess I was looking at my level wrong. No, it's just I got better at compacting, actually is what it was. I wasn't good at compacting sand over there, and it all sunk. And I was good at compacting it here, and it didn't sink. Should have started on this end, huh? Anyways, this right here shows you the water isn't reaching my house because it goes slightly uphill, and that was the goal there. Almost kind of wanted to do like a trough, but I didn't want it exaggerated, and maybe I underdid it too much to where it's not even a trough anymore. Because I don't know if any water from there is getting here. Maybe some. Well, this shows you how much water. This was empty. We've had probably 6 inches of rain just in a couple days. Whatever. It doesn't rain like this all the time. Brave the deer. You like watching Brave? Isn't she cool? Can't wait to see her little youngest babies, right? Hopefully they come around. We'll show them next time she brings her little babies over. Is she gone? And she's hiding behind the C10. Eating what I threw in the yard. We'll come out and feed her oats later this evening or tomorrow, but she's got some fresh water in that thing right there.
It's being tortured right now.
Yeah, we need to let it go as soon as possible. Oh, move your hand.
Oh my gosh, it's so tiny.
It's okay, little buddy.
Aww.
A while back I installed that for my water runoff, and it was really good, but water would pool over here more. So since then I did this. I removed all these. I think I told you I was going to do this, and installed about 8 foot of these a little bit skinnier. That's a 4-inch, or I think maybe 5-inch, and this is a 4-inch, something like that. But this ties through PVC into that pipe, and let me show you how it works. Works out pretty good. We had quite a bit of rain like the very next day, so you can see water flowing perfectly into it. There's no low spots anymore, or the low spots guides the water exactly where it needs to go, and it goes through the tube, and it's got enough slope, and it pushes right out to the front of the house through this PVC pipe. Perfect. Well, it's been probably a couple months actually since we started this whole project. Been a few weeks since I've updated you on any videos, but we just had like 7 inches of rain overnight. The rivers in this area are flooding. Well, it's been like a day since then, so everything's kind of receded, but this is the aftermath of 7 inches of rain. It did clog up my long drain that I got there. It clogged up that drain enough to where it started pushing debris through this area like it usually does, or used to do. Anyways, this is what I have to clean up now. So you can see there's a lot of flow to this area. That's why it's clean here. And you can see where it was standing. This seems to be a low spot here. And I messed up in this area and didn't compact well, so it's a low spot. I never did show you the concrete that I put along here, because you know how I said that I should fit like 9 pavers with a 1/4 inch to spare? I don't know what I did. I read my measuring tape wrong or something, because I ended up like 1 inch short. So it's no big deal. I just ran concrete there. It went up a lot right there. That's not the typical stair width right there, or depth, or height, whatever. I did pour 2 steps here. I never really showed you this wall either, but I got the wall up. I'm probably gonna leave these as weep holes. And I had this ready to pour another step. What's cool is I've been working my butt off to backfill this whole section, and it kind of did it for me. So now I could just put this board back up, and I'm ready to pour another step. Once I do that, backfill more, put more cinder blocks, and another step. And before you know it, we're up there. I mean, I've never been able to do this where it's right there. It is normally up high, you know. Anyways, that's how much mud came out of here. I could get all that and throw it right back here. Backfilled some more there. Of course, you can see it's been a while. That's why everything's growing up. But this is where I'm at. This has taken quite a while. It's taken a insane amount of work, but we've already used this place quite a bit. The wife got a new nice patio outdoor furniture set. A couple umbrellas to match. We've enjoyed that. It's been really nice. The kids love it. The pool's great. Of course, now it's got about 8 inches, 7 inches of rainwater in it, so it's going to need to be shocked. I did decide that I'm not going to make this a bench after all. What I'm going to do is get more of these pavers, or whatever you call these stepping stones, or I don't know, blocks. And I'm going to put those because that'll put it at the perfect height to match that level. And then I think I might actually do like a little putting green right here. I know that's weird, but I want to break up all this with some greenery. I just want to give you a little update and show you what we are working with. And I'm going to start scraping mud out of here now. But this is it. You ever get to where you're working on something and you want to get it done and you're tired of like filming? I mean, if you're a YouTuber or you make videos, you're just tired of filming. Well, that's where I got with this project. So I did a lot of progress and I haven't hardly shown you any updates in a long time. This is our outdoor sink. It works pretty good. We should have done a better job with the lacquer finish. It's already coming off, but we use it almost every day. It's really convenient to have a sink this close to the shop. I don't have to go inside. And also, when I'm cooking, I could just walk straight from the grill and I could wash my pan right here and I'll have a freshly clean pan. It's awesome. We still got to do some fine tuning. That didn't work out too well. It's disconnected right now because it's going to be like 11 degrees in one day. Tonight's going to be 21. Anyways, this is where we're at. And I'm not sure how far I showed you on the last update. Still really hard to backfill. I want to get a rear tine tiller and just start working that hillside down. But over here, I actually got these mortared down and they're pretty much perfectly level. I didn't really know how to do this. You know, I got some spillover onto the stone, but it looks fine. As far as the patio goes, a few stones sticking up, a few stones sunk down. Kind of a peak right here, slightly low there. It's, you know, it's pretty level though. I mean, the kids have been riding skateboards on here and it's been really good for that. So I still got to mortar these down. I don't like how some of these stones are different colors than the others. It's kind of weird. I don't really like that. But did I show you the steps? I don't know. I don't know how far I got. Some of them came out really good. Some of them came out okay. This one, my form slipped on me, so the whole thing kind of came outward. That's why it looks wrong and it doesn't have a great edge. This one has a really good edge here. A little bit too coarse on the grip. This one, way too coarse on the grip. But also, it looks kind of crooked. If you're OCD, this would drive you nuts. Every other step angles that way because this whole staircase kind of curves to the right, and that wall is tightening up on it. And maybe I should have made that wall go straight. Maybe I should have just had these stairs go straight because it messes with your brain. But ever since I put these stairs, when I had the first two, the mud, the rain would spill over. This whole area would get covered with mud. Once I added the next 2-3 steps, I haven't had any mud come down. Now, we haven't had giant torrential rains, but we have had enough to make the patio muddy if it was going to. And no mud. So we've been using this all summer long, but now it's winter and it is cold. We removed the pool, we set up all our chairs, and we have a little burn, what do you call it, smokeless propane, what do you call it, fire pit? I don't know. I've got about 10 bags of 80-pounders left of concrete. I wanted to build a border around the sand pit, which would essentially be the pool's sand border. Put a wall here too. Thought about putting faux grass, maybe real grass right here, I'm not sure. Oh, there's a cat in the window. Oh, or a fox. She made a fox mask. Got a lot of work to do here. I want to build some big concrete squares and then put like lava rock around it, make a nice walkway. But I got a lot of site work to do to make that level and right. It's going to slightly slope uphill, but right now it's sloping towards the house and I need to change that. So, and if I haven't told you already, this is where I want a bistro table, metal rails up high, make this like overlooking, you know, the patio. So it's coming along slowly, but this is a lot of work for one person. That's a lot of work, a lot of learning. Definitely learn as you go. Definitely learn as you go. So that's it. I think what I'm gonna do is make this like a part 1. And if you want to see, you know, the finished product, I think I'll try to make a part 2. But so far this has taken like 9 months, almost a year, start to finish, or start to this point, and it's just taken too long. I've got, you know, 1,000 video clips to piece together here. So if you want to see more, you want to see the final product, subscribe, and part 2 will be coming out. But I hope you enjoyed this much. I mean, we came from having a muddy yard. As soon as you stepped off this concrete right here, it was a muddy slope going uphill and a crappy wooden porch that I actually took from another mobile home and put back together here. And it was never right. I used a lot of that wood to make skirting for the mother-in-law quarters, and it worked out really good actually. All in all, this was really worth it. We have a nice usable backyard. The kids play out here almost every day if the weather's good enough. It is excellent. It's nice to cook, to be able to chill, sit and relax, enjoy the outdoors, and it's close to all the activities for the kids. They just come back here and they're safe. We've had family chilling at the fire pit, made s'mores. It's been awesome. So anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I know it's been a long time since we posted on this channel, which is more the reason why I want to hurry up and get this video out, is because it's been a long time. So thank you, and please subscribe. Check out our main channel, Texas Hillbilly, Sam's channel, Little Texas Hillbilly, and follow us on Instagram, Texas Hillbilly J. So we'll see you on the next one.